Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial and welcome to my channel. Today actually we're going to be drafting a pattern. We're going to draft waistcoat for a man. So this is the pattern I'm going to be using. Let me just show you quickly. I'm going to be using the Luther catalog. The Luther system is what we're going to be using, but this is a pattern of ladies, but I have extra pattern for a man. So I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to draft out the waistcoats on it. So in some places they call it vest, but actually in English where we live is called waistcoat. So wherever they call it in your area, you understand what I mean. So we're going to make this inside a coat. So we're going to make this waistcoat. Okay. So now this is the pattern I'm going to use. Actually, it is just this small pattern we're going to use. So the idea is actually that this small pattern, you should actually enlarge it to a larger scale so that you can able to use the pattern to make whatever you want to make. So actually this is how I do it. In order for me to, so that the pattern can be stable, I just use my tape, my sellotape, just to tape it on this carton board so that it will be stable. Just like this. All right. So now I have my tracing paper. You can use your cardboard paper. You can use your crafty paper. You can use your paper you buy to wrap up your present. You can use whatever paper you want to draft your pattern. But right now, this is just what I have. I just decided to do it because it's a quick project I'm going to do, and so I'm going to use that. And so in order for this pattern, in order for the to be more comfortable not to move, I've just put it in the middle of my pattern, and I will okay. I like to put my weight so that it will not move. Alright, so, and I use my tape to hold it, this cardboard, okay, so that it will not move out of my pattern. So, you can do it how you want it. I'm just okay. Just gonna do it like this here, do it like this, okay. Okay, so I'll do one more this side just to hold this board. Okay, so now you can see it's not moving. It's not moving at all. So then I will start my work. So this is the tape that actually comes with the pattern system, and with this you can use like this to measure your body measurement. This is just normal tape, and this is centimeter, it's not an inches, so therefore you can't use inches, centimeter to do it. This is just centimeter. Okay, so this is how the system works. You use just with the waistcoat, you just use the chest measurements. That is for the guys to use chest measurement to do it. So that is actually the reason I try to do this tutorial. Is actually some people, they always say they have this pattern but they haven't really used it. They just bought it, they have no idea anymore how to do it, or they never really do it. So that is why I decided to do this tutorial to show you that it will be very simple. It is very simple when you really know how to do it, and then you keep on using it. It will be more easier for you and faster for you. Okay, so this is what it is. The chest measurement that I'm going to use, it is 125 centimeter. So when you look at these numbers here, these are the numbers that you're going to use. So 125. So when I look at this red, the the black letters here, the numbers, I see 124, but I do not see 125. But when I look at the red area, that is not 125, but rather you have 126. So what I'm going to do now is, instead of me to use 24, I will use 26 because there is no 25. So I will use 126. So in this case, I put my P here, and then you go to your pattern that you wanted to scale large. Then you put it in the cross. You can see here this pattern here. I'm going to start here first with the back, and so you have the cross here. So you just put your pin into the cross. Okay. So you see, and it is right there. And so what I need to do just to move my parts and my tape like that, and that is the purpose why I use this carton board. This carton board is what you use maybe you wanted to for maybe you want to drink beer or tea, whatever you use. This is what you use to put your stuff on top, and so therefore it's easy for you just to get at home and things like that and use it, because the board I'm using is also magnetic, so it is very difficult for the pin to go through. So I use this, so therefore it's easy for me. And so the next what we're going to do next is to use the number. If you look at the pattern we're going to enlarge, it has numbers. This is 22, this is 41, 40, 14, 7, and so on and so forth. And so we're going to use that number to enlarge it. So you have the first one there is 22. So I'll take my pen. I do 22. See, so I mark here 22. So you can see this 22 right here, but if you mark here under, it's 22 and a half. So we are not going to do that. We do 22. Okay, and then you move forward just clockwise like that. You move forward, make sure that your things are not shifting. Then you have 41. So 41 is right there. Okay, well, that is something that we have some little problem with because my paper is not enough. So what I'm going to do now, I will make sure that I reportion my paper, or rather the block. Okay, I'll just leave my pin here, just remove it like this, just remove it like this, remove the tape, so you see. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just alright. Okay, I reportion it now. Then you have extra paper. You just redo your work again. So let me just put it at the, here it was. So okay, I just put it right here. So okay, right here will be fine. Alright, so well, that is what you will find out when you are doing your pattern. You put back your tape, so everything is ready. Okay, so we'll go back there and use the number that we're going to use, 126. So we put it again on that point, that cross. You can see it's in the middle. Then we can start. Let's see now if it's not stable, you can just spin it because we don't want it to move around. Okay, so that is that. So you can just see. Okay, you can see now if you can able to do it. So we have enough space. Alright, so we start from here right now. You can put enough weight if you want, because you want the paper to be straight. Okay, so we do 22. Alright, now will use this to mark it. My pen, this will be more faster. 22. So this is 22 right here. And then we'll do 41. So move your tape forward. So we'll do 41. Alright. So okay. So this is 41. You can see this is 41. Alright. So you move your tape. Then you have 40. The next one is 40. Hope you can still see what I'm doing. The next one is 40. Alright. Okay. Okay. 40 just right here. Alright. And the next one is 41. So that is the point 41. You can always move 41. Alright. Oh, I'm marking my work. It's 41 right here. Alright. So the next number that I will do is 41. Then we'll do 7. That number is 7. Okay. Next one is 7. So you can see 7 is right here. Alright. So the next one is 39. There are some couple of numbers there. 39. No, oh sorry, that is 29. Okay, here is 29. 29 here. Then the next one is 21. 21. Okay. So it's 21. There you go. 21. And then the next number is 36 and a half. 36 and a half. Yeah, here 36, and this is half. Alright. So the next step is we're going to have 15. Alright, so you don't measure the, push the tape there. You have 15. Alright, and this is 15. Okay, so the next number is 14. So go ahead and you mark your 14. And the other number is 19. So you mark 19. Okay? So you have 17. You have 17 right here. Make sure your number is straight. Your tape is straight. You have 17. And then you have 24. 24 and a half actually. You have 24. Okay. So this is 24 here. 24, you have 24 and a half. So you measure there. Okay. So now moving here, this 7. This number 7. Alright. So number 7 over here. What you do here, this is the line of number 7. Line of number 7, okay. And then you have 6, no, you have 18. 18 here. Then you have 16. You have 16 here. The next number is 7. Okay, now we have the last number here, 7 again. Alright. Okay, the 7. So this was the last 7 we did. Last 7 we did. Then you have another 7. Alright. So 22, and that is here. Alright. So we we are finished with this pattern right now. So all what we need to do now is to connect all the dots that we created. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to I'll use my pencil and my ruler to do the connection. Okay. So the first step we will do is to connect. Let me use my straight ruler. Okay, I'll use this straight ruler to connect my straight line. Okay. I just want to have my straight line here. Okay, you can do your line the way that is comfortable for you. Okay, this is my line. Oh, sorry, I have to put my magnet back. Okay, that's that. And so, and then let me just do the rest. I can do the rest with this. Okay, so you can see the marker. Okay. So you can see. Okay, connect this line. Well, let me just do the rest, but then you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we just connect the point. Okay, so when we finish, then I'll show you. The reason I'm using pencil is because when I finish connecting and it didn't go very well, I can just do the erasing and then I have my I can connect it very well. Okay, so this is how it is. So you just use your ruler curving ruler to connect all the points together. Yeah, so you can use your free hand to do that. You can also use your curve ruler to do that. So it's easy. So you can I don't really have enough space around here, so you can just do your connection. Yeah, so all right. You can shift the paper down now so that you can be able to do the connection. There. So you can use your hand, or you just use, or you don't have enough space like this, what I'm doing right now. You can just see what's comfortable for you. You don't really have enough space. And you can put it in the wall if you want. So alright. that's it. I actually connect the neck. Okay, so this is it. So this is the armhole, this is the neck, and this is it. So now the next step I'm going to do now is to connect the darts. Okay, so in order for me to, because with this point here is what we're going to do to connect the darts. So let me just remove this pattern, then we'll connect the darts. Okay. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, remember from this point, so we just connect it down. Oh, sorry. Alright. Okay. So that is like this. So I will connect this dots to this dots. Alright. So I am erasing this off because this is the other dot. So the dot is just from here to here, as you can see, to here, and this one are down the other point here. So I want to make this dot smaller, so I'll just do from here to here. Alright. You can see. Okay, that's what I want to do. So guys, again, so let me get my eraser, my printer. So this is it. So I just got to make it straight. I don't want to put too much that. Alright. Okay, so that is it. So when you actually look at it here, you can see this has some dots here, because here we're going to have, if you look at it very well, you can see here. So we're going to have something like what do you call it? At the back, we're going to put something like stripes, ties there that you can actually do. So that is the purpose why I am doing this. Okay. So if you look at the diagram very well, you can see it has some letters here. This is B, so I'm going to put it as well, B here, and here has a letter here which is HM, and that also has for mini HM, and that actually signifies that is at the back. That you can then you put it on fold. You can put it on fold, or you can decide to cut into two. Then what you do is you sew it together when you cut into, or you decide to put it cut it one on fold. Okay, so this is going to be our darts at the back. Okay, so that is it actually. For the rest, there is nothing else in the case. So what we have to do is just to put lines to indicate the straight grain. So what I need to do now is to they'll measure here, I think. Alright. Okay. Okay, that's it. So I will just mark it back, and that is it. So I'm going to so that is it. So this is the front. So you can see the neck, the back line, and this is the side of the waistcoat. Okay, so this is the back. So we're going to go ahead now and draft the front part. So let's see if this paper will still be enough for me. I think it will still be enough. So let me just see what I'm going to do. Okay, I can put it here like this and see. Let me see. Okay, I can still do it like that. But let me see if I will have enough space. Actually, if I don't have enough space, I can always get a new paper. Okay, I just put in the middle of the pattern. So we'll do the same process what we just did in the front panel. 126. What we're going to do. Okay, then we put it right here, and the dots. Then we see. So all you have to do is just to see first if it will be enough. So 26, 29, 36. Okay. So the largest is 36. 36. Okay. So that is largest. So it will be enough. So. Okay, so let me just put it again to be first. Alright, so I'm gonna put my weight so that will be more easy for me. So alright, so let me start from here. Start from 21.5. That's what we have, 21.5. Let me get my marker just for the dots. Okay, now 31.5. Now 21.5, like this way. And we have 13, like this. There you go. We have 14.5. Alright, 15. You have 36. The way there you have 36. Okay, this is 36. Then you have 36. You have 21. 36. You have 21. Okay, that's 21. Then you have 29. Let's see. 29. What is my 29? Okay. Here you go. You have 29. Okay. Then you move ahead. You have 7.5. Then you have 7.5. Okay. I just said 7.5 here. Okay. You have 38. Okay. Okay. So okay, I have a little problem again. There's not enough, so I could have cut it out. So And that's what you can always do. Make sure you have enough paper, because I have enough. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now I do. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So I have to start all over again. Okay, alright. Okay, so I think this will be fine. Okay. I will start again. Okay. There you go. 21. 13. 14 and a half. 15. There you go. We have 15. We have 21. We have 29. We have 29. 36. There you go. Alright. We have 7. 7.5. 38. 37. 38. Alright. 38. We have 28. We have 18. There you go. 18. And 17. 17. Then you have 20. 20. 21. We have 26. 26 and a half. 26 and a half here. Then you have 7 and a half. 7 and a half here. We have 20 and a half. 20 and a half. Then you have another 20 and a half. 20 and a half. Alright, then you have 7 and a half. You have 20. You have 21 and a half. Okay, that's exactly what we do. 20, 21 and a half. Okay, 21. 21 and a half. Sorry about that. 21 and a half. Okay. And that is that. So now you can see I have a nice shape. So I guess I go there. So it is nice. You see. You can see the one I have this one here, 13, you can see, and you have 14. So that's just like it. So what we need to do now is to connect the line. Okay, let's connect this line together. Let me use pencil in case I made a mess. Alright, so we already have this line, and then that is the two dots. Then we will connect these dots. Connect this 14.5 to this. Okay. So yeah, that's how it goes. And then we're going to connect the armhole now. You try to do like 3 dots at a time. You can see 3 dots, and then you connect the other ones as well. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So, and next thing we're going to do, the next step is to do the shoulder. The shoulder. Oh, it's easy now. Let's just remove this. You know we have a dot here. So we connect the second dot. Okay. So this is very typical. Oh, so there is it. So I'm just came off. So this was the so you can see how it goes. So this is just the shoulder, the armhole, and this is the dash that we're going to connect later. This is the shoulder. So this is the neck part. Let's see, the neck is the neck part. So okay. So that's so this is how it goes. So this is done. So when you look at the diagram again, you can see here mention it has A, and then here has A as well. And so here you can see here is going to be where you will put your buttonholes, or your buttonholes, and as well, or you're going to add your fusible, something like that. So that is what you will put in this part. So that's what you will put in this pattern. So you can go ahead and you can even go ahead and do what you want to do, something like maybe from here, something like that. And you can just put your fusible there, something like that. So what happened now is that I'm going to cut it out, then I will let you see what we're going to do. So let me also label this side. This one is a B here, and under here is A, and then we're going to do that. So the next step that we're going to do is to draft out pockets, because we're going to put waist pockets. We're going to put for the waistband, we're going to the waistcoat, we're going to put pockets in here, something like here. That's what you remember, this dot here, which from there we're just going to draw that. So we're going to put our waistband somewhere, waist pocket somewhere here. Okay, so we're going to draft that as well, because according to one of the pocket we're going to do is 15 by, we have 9 centimeter by 5.5. So we're going to draw it out, and then you will cut it out. Okay. So let's say here I have paper here to do my to draft my what I want to draft. So what I'm going to do now is to measure 9 centimeter. If you look at from here, you have, here is 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter to here, so 1 centimeter. This is 9 centimeter. Okay. And then you have 5.5 centimeter. Okay, here is 5.5 centimeter. Okay, so here is 5.5 centimeter. Okay. So you measure here 5.5 centimeter. So just square it, do the same thing here. 9 points. That was 9 centimeter. Okay, 9 centimeter. 9 centimeter. Right. So that's 9 centimeter. Okay. That's 9 centimeter. Okay, so now what happened is that we're going to square it to the middle, something like that. So let's just say this is it. This is it. So we're just going to square it, I think. Let me see. Okay, so I just say from here, do like 2 or 3 centimeter. Okay, here we do a 4 centimeter. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we just say for here. Okay. Then we'll extend it for just the middle. Extend it 4 centimeters. Okay. So because we're going to cut it out, and I will show you exactly what it is. Because why this? Because this will be the middle of it. Because if you measure, because with this measurement that we did was like 5.5. So 5.5. Then you have like 2. Let's see, 2.5. So here. So that is the middle of it. So you can see the point also comes from the middle. So that's it. Okay. So if you want to make the strips at the back, you can do that. That is actually optional. It's not something that you need to do, but if you want to do that, you can draft like what we just did now. You draft it out the centimeter that you want, but it's going to be half of this because it's a very, very thin back straps that you will use. Okay. So I'm going to cut out my pattern now. Then I will show you what I did. Okay, I'll show you all the pieces. All right. You go to the table and cut it out. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is the piece that I cut out. I decided to use my my green marker to mark it out so that it can be more brighter for you guys to see, because the pencil was very the pencil was just a rough sketch. So I sketched out, I draw it out very nicely, and then I used my marker to pass through it so that you can see what I did. So this is what I did so far. Hope you can see it now. So this was it. This is what I drafted out. This was the back. This was the back, and this is the back. The side seam. So I decided to mark it. So in case I decide to cut it into two, then I can join it here. But if I want to cut it straight, I didn't want to cut into two, then I can just put it on the fold and cut it out like that. So this was it. So this was marker A. And so here I put this marker here so that I know where I can join from the side seam, because this one is here is the side seam. Let me just write it, side seam. Okay, so then I know this is the side that I'm going to join with the front side. Alright, so this is the front side that I did, and so as I told you, this was the pockets. So this is the pocket placement. I decided to make it more visible so that you can see. This was the dart that I make, and I label it as well. The way I'm going to cut it. This one is front, and this front I am going to cut it in. I'll cut two in the fabric, and I will also cut in lining this very well. So that's that. So because I'm going to, when you are making a waistcoat, you should line in it. And so with the so this was it. This was the side I was showing. I was telling you that you can put your fusible just like that. This one is what I was showing you, that you will put your fusible. You will put your that you're going to use as well as your buttonhole. That is this. So you can see. I went and after drafting, I went and cut it out so that I will know for sure the side that I'm going to do. And so I cut it out and I mark it buttonholes. So I'm going to use one, two. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use 5 buttonholes. Right. So this one I cut it out so that you will know. So that you will know, like this one is what's going to be the front facing. When you are making the vest, of course, you're going to have front facing, and I'm going to cut it in 2 on made fabric and also 2 in interfacing. So this was what I was telling you about, because with this it's optional. It is what you want to do, you can do. This one is called the waistcoat belt that I was trying to explain to you earlier. So it's what you put at the back and make your belt. So you can choose this not to do that, but in this case I choose it to do mine actually, just to see how it will look like. What I mentioned was I did like this one is actually 36 and a half by 8 and a half. So that is it for this. So you can why I decided to do like that, because I'm going to fold it, because this is a folding line. I will fold it after I cut the fabric. I will fold it like this and I will sew it. So that is it. And then depends on how you want it to be long, because I will fold it and I might cut this in 2. Cut into 2, or I cut one like this and I cut another one again. That means this will be 2. So it depends on how you want it to be long. That is what you need to do. So with this, I decided just to drag this out without not showing you, but this is what you can do. This one is the pockets, the waistcoat pockets. That is this one. And so with this waistcoat pocket, it's very easy. What you do, you can just do something that is more comfortable for you. You can just fold it like this and you put it in your fabric. I will just to draw it out round like this, and then you have something like this. That's what I do. You can use anything that is more comfortable for you to actually do it. So here I mark here as pocket opening, and of course here I mark here because there we enable me to sew it. I'm going to sew it together, put them together, then we have this opening. Yeah, so I'm going to cut 2 in lining and fabric, because I'm going to put 2 in the waistcoat, as you can see. Let me see, but I don't, you guys cannot really see very well, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2 pockets, one here, you know, for the guys, one right, one left for the guys. Okay, so you can go ahead and draft up your pattern, and then when you draft up your pattern, then you can decide to do whatever you want to do with it. But however, this is how you draft your pattern with the Waterlog system. It's not that difficult, but when you try practicing, it will become more easy for you. And you have to get enough space for you to walk around, because the space I have here actually is not really that big. There's a small space, but I could manage it by shifting my drafting paper and things like that. So if you are comfortable as well, you can do it on the floor, because sometimes you have a bigger space on your floor. You can do that as well there, but in my case I decided to do it here because I can shift everything and draft my paper. And then when I was cutting, I took it somewhere else where there's more space there and cut it and show you what I did. So that is the end of this tutorial. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use this pattern then to cut out your fabric and which fabric that you might like to use for your waistcoat, you know. So this is a guy's waistcoat, so you can use the same system to draft that ladies waistcoat as well. So I hope I will see you in the next video to show you the next step to do. So for now, it is goodbye for me, and I wish you enjoyed this. I hope you do enjoy this video, and you can share my video to anybody, your family members, and so on and so forth. And I really wish you guys that you continue to practice, because practice makes perfect. And I wish you all a very, very good day where you may be. So that is it for me. Bye. Thank you.